What's going on, guys? And for the win here, we are back with our franchise mode as the Edmonton Oilers, the 41-14-7 Edmonton Oilers, dominating this year so far, up at the trade deadline. Wondering, what do we do? Can we even improve this roster? I actually am leaning towards not touching it. Because holy crap, there's so much talent here, probably too much, but this is the year where if we're gonna win the cup on talent alone, this is, well, this would do it. it's an actually insane lineup that I have here, or that we have here. Defensively, it doesn't look strong, but Nurse and Bouchard are absolutely killing it. Look at those plus minuses: 31, 35, Sepinen 19. Leonov 12. He is the weak link. So if I was gonna like improve anything, I would honestly like grab a defenseman and sit Leonov. But the fact is, these guys are both doing really well down here, so I kind of don't want to touch it. Like, why mess up something that's good? I can get another guy just to see if it's better, but why do that? Yeah, sure, he's the weakest plus minus, but it's only at 12. He seems to be playing well with Sepinen. There's really no reason to do that. Sure, you could improve upon the goaltender. That might be the one thing that holds us back. But is there even someone out there who we can grab with 1 year left? I highly doubt it. And it's, you don't really see goalies being traded at the deadline, like, except for backups. You don't really see big name starter guys being traded at the deadline. If there's something on the block that would make sense, then I might go for it. But if there's not, then I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to hope that we can get things done. That's not it. Not there. Nothing. See, Korpisalo's on the block. No one else is on the block. All right, sorry about that, guys. Just had to respond real quick. He'll probably hit me up again. For lulz. Carey Price, though. What? Hold on. Oh my god, he declined hardcore fast. Wow, I don't think I've seen Carey Price decline that quickly. Yeah, that's a little intense. But as I was saying, oh my god. Well, there is a Robin Lehner who looks slightly better with 1 year left. But is that really worth it for the value? Like, is that really worth it? Plus, we'd have to... No, this actually won't even work because they're so far below cap that, like, yeah, we could, like, send forth one of these guys to make... Oh, it actually is league approved. Oh, Well, this would kind of be... It could be a good idea. Now, the thing we'd have to do is... Rene's already sitting. We could send him back in this deal just cuz. Yeah, we could just do that. Send him back in the deal so he's not sitting somewhere and like ruining locker room. I don't think it'll matter for my AHL, but you never know. Knight's looking good, man. 79. Getting him in that extra ice time. He's doing okay. I knew it. I called it. Did I not call it? Come on. What? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think what I could do here. I could send down Skinner, but I think he actually has to clear waivers, so that's not a great idea. Is he waiver eligible? Does it say here? Yes, he is waiver eligible. So he would have to clear waivers. I'm not doing that. I would have, yeah, he either has to do that or sit. And I kind of don't want him to sit, but that's what would happen unless I sat Brossoit. But then he'd get demoralized. I don't know if this is the greatest idea just for a few ticks of overall. It could be the difference between us winning or losing. I mean, that's always a possibility. They want to give him up, which is very, very tempting. The value's equal. We don't have the exact overall, but it should be close to what it's being listed as. Maybe even 88 with what the value's at. And he's 31. He's got 1 year left. No extension. I'm strong. He doesn't have great stats, but he's also not on a good team. How's he done in the playoffs? Hard to say. Really hard to say because he doesn't have any simulation stats here for the playoffs. He's on a pretty bad team. I would keep Brossoit, obviously, if I'm doing this, just in case, and have two. I'll sit Skinner, I guess. If I'm gonna go for it, I guess I'll go for it. I wasn't expecting this, but this is kind of a good deal. We'll give him Corrado here, an elite goaltending prospect who might or might not become that. This is probably not gonna go through, although with the blocks matching, it might. Oh yeah. Rask or Rene, whatever. Send over Rene too. Just give him someone, and then they'll have. Well, they already have enough goalies signed, but then they'll at least not have to ruin their AHL. They can go Soderstrom and Rene for their NHL. And be okay just to finish off the year. I kind of like this. I kind of really it's a rental and I'm giving up an elite goalie prospect, but the fact of the matter is I got a comment in the Detroit video that really kind of opened my eyes a bit, and I might actually, you know what, give me a sec. I'm actually going to read this comment off on this video because holy crap, it's a very, very good comment. So this is from Matthew Rao here. Sin, I say, and this is, part of it has to do with Detroit, so we'll kind of skip that part. Let's go with one last year. Anyway, he's going to go on a monologue. The reason why you can't win a cup or just struggle to have won one is that you play the game too perfectly, too rationally. For example, you always seem to want to hoard all your high value players instead of trading them away. You always refuse to bring in bad contracts, even if it would improve your roster. You always build your team so that no one gets demoralized, or at least try to. You play to create more value, but not to improve the roster, and never go all out. You know, that's half true. Sometimes I do go all out, but definitely not in the way that you're talking about. Yeah, I want to keep the contracts in check, etc. I understand that because, well, that's what I and more experienced players do, but that doesn't win you the cup. I mean, just look at some other NHL YouTubers. I will admit I do not have the time to do so. Some that make cringe by their scouting, drafting, or trading, but that still manage to win a cup. They sacrifice their trade value, their team morale, their cap hit to improve their roster at any cost to win the Stanley Cup instead of playing the game like how someone would run a business. So my recommendation in the last year trade, okay. And then the rest of that is just talking about the Detroit series, essentially. So a move like this could help us win the cup, even if it only works for 1 year. We're giving away a huge piece of value that we picked up, but that's kind of what it's for. You know, maybe I do have a habit of trying to hoard value too much, so let's see if that'll go through. It does go through. So just like that, we now have another elite goaltender. Hold on a sec, I don't think you got the message. It helps if you hit send when you're sending messages, kids. Remember that. Okay, anyway. I should also just have notifications off during times like these. But whatever. Where the hell was I? Yes. So we made the trade. And so Skinner's just going to be scratched here, essentially. Yes, he's going to be scratched. Sucks, but the fact is we're training this guy to be a backup. He's already 80 overall. He's kind of already good enough. So if he gets a little bit demoralized, it does not matter. We now have a better goaltending tandem, and we are doing so good this year that we could make a big old run at the cup. And now, if this fails, we can always go back to Brossoit. Like, yes, we gave up a huge piece for this, but the fact is I need to spend the value. That's what it's for. So let's give this a shot and see how it works out. Maybe Lehner comes in and does incredible for us. He's not doing good right now. I mean, we'll look at those numbers. We'll keep an eye on that, and maybe he does, you know, exceptionally well with our team. We now have a much better goaltending duo. Hopefully a much better team overall. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the locker room chemistry too much. It is down to 74. That should be just because Robin Lehner is a bit nervous right now. Anyway, let's see. Let's see if this indeed will work in the simulation and hopefully in the playoffs. Now, before we go any further, I believe I still had room for a pick to grab. Let's see. We got 2 firsts, 2 firsts, a second, 2 thirds. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can grab anything. We have 8 picks. We can grab one more if we want. Might as well. Do I have any garbage I can throw in? I don't think I have any garbage goalies. No. I don't think even with less picks, I'm just like, we still have, yeah, it's just like low elites, but I don't think any of them are bad enough to really want to trade. Although Svitov is pretty bad. He's when was he drafted? Because he might be weak on. He's a playmaker. Probably weak on. He was in the 7th round. Yeah, he's weak on faceoff. 64 at 60 overall. He won't get too much better. I could trade this guy. At 20 years old, 60. He's way behind schedule. And as a playmaker, he's way behind schedule. Let's get rid of him. Let's refresh this. Anyone want him, first off? Does not look like it. So let's find someone who might want to give up picks. They're listed as a hopeful. They'll probably want to give up. They don't. They don't want to give them up for next year either. Okay, scratch that. Maple Leafs are listed as a contender. They do want to give up picks. Oh, they have. Oh, they have our picks from next year, eh? Yeah. Forget about that. We'll grab like a 4 and a second from next year. Oh, it's still more. Okay. I guess we can grab another 3. Yeah, might as well get the value. 3 from this year and a second from next year. That might not. That probably won't go through actually. No. I would rather get the second from next year, wouldn't I? I already have a second from next year. There's no way I get a first from next year. Unless it's our own, which they don't want to give up. We can grab our own first back from next year, but that won't go through. It's just a bit too much value. And the blocks aren't matching for it, so that will not work. Alright, it might have to be a team that's a bit better. They don't have a third, of course. Why would you? They're listed as a rebuilder, so they actually do want to give it a hold on. They don't have a third. Have thirds. Where are you guys' thirds at? Bitches. Third from this year and then a second from next year. That will go through for sure. Oh yeah, that's guaranteed to go through. That's fine. We'll take that. Alright. So, we have our full 9 picks from this year. We grabbed another pick for next year. We now have 2 seconds. No first, but that's okay. We don't really need one for that year. Plus, we could always stock up on more. Yep. Just double counting right there. So, Chicago having a good year. Their pick won't turn out to be much. Although, New York, that pick, that second is going to be... We pretty much do have 3 late firsts here. With New York's pick, the way that's ramping up looking. What? The way that is looking. Ramping up. I don't even know what... Don't ask me about my English sometimes. And yes, as it was pointed out, Osborne is actually still back to medium elite. Doesn't matter. He's 91 overall. I don't need him to get much better. Look at the fucking extension! Ah! Sorry. I love it. I love it. Anyway. So, we're done. We just effed that in the A. And we are now ready to sim. Hopefully this works out. It's a bit of a gamble, sure. But I mean, look at how we're doing this year. Let's do everything we can to make sure we win the cup. We didn't need any help to our main roster, to like our offense or defense. Really, yes, we could have maybe improved the defense, but they seem to be working super well together. So I wanted to give them a chance. And all that we could have really improved upon was maybe some goaltending. And if we can get that right here, you never know what happens. Tough loss right there. Well, looks like Skinner's still going to be getting some ice time here, eh? How'd he get injured already? Don't tell me Lehner is actually playing less. Shouldn't be. Hold on. Did he... No, he played a game. He got a win. Get in there. Now he should get, like, he'll definitely get majority of the starts. All right, couple losses right there. I'm not a fan of that. Come on now. Watch this be a bad trade. That's what I'm always afraid of, like, visibly making your team better, but then it doesn't work. I have a feeling that... Was Bear actually out? No, he wasn't. Okay. I remember someone was getting injured in my defensive core in the last one during the sim. I couldn't remember if it was a... Alright, Brossois is back from outer space. Yeah, he's getting some wins here. It keeps like shifting every time we have come on now, give Lehner more. I want to get him scouted. I just want to see what he is. I want to see that I didn't overextend. The value was even, and there's no. Oh no, Ville Norn in April 7th, a bruised arm, and he's out for that long. Really? You weak rook. You're weak. All right. Well, at least VC gets some ice time now. There you go, VC. Enjoy. He's probably hella pissed. He was hating life for a while. I would hate to see what his overall's at. Big old 6-1 win right there. Some good defense going on here. Another 6-1 win. The offense is flying. The defense is going well. Central Scouting's released the latest. Okay. Let's see. What do you got? What you got for me? Got some elites. Couple gems here in the late first, early second. That's exactly what we're after. I'm liking it. Ooh, there's a defensive or offensive defense, and we do not have any of those. And if he turns out to be an elite, could be good. Even though he'll take a while to develop well. Maybe. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they can grow really, really quickly. But not going to bank on that, quite obviously. But always good to have an idea. Alrighty. Let's get it going here. And Uno Mas. Another OFD. Get it. Alright, any low top sixes here that I might want to see if they jump? There's a couple, yeah. Couple with the potential to jump up to elites. Might as well get those scouted. It's that time of year. Anyone with the low. I could go for defenseman too. Oop, that guy's already being scouted. Let's check them too. Why not? Might as well. That guy's not going to be anything, most likely. He's already being scouted anyway. But he's really, really late, so it could be the glitch where it switches him. Alright, we'll just do that. That'll be enough. Oh, wow. What the hell just happened? I don't know if we lost or won against Pittsburgh, but we just lost 2 in a row. Answered right back with a 4-1 victory. There we go. 6-0 W. Overtime win. Already above 50 wins. Tough OT loss. We get a point, though. Not bad. Another big win. VC's liking that ice time. 2-1 win, man. We're winning those close games where we don't score. Our goaltending and defense is actually helping us to win games now. That's what we didn't really have before. I mean, we are still winning because, damn, we are just outscoring so heavily. Ville Norrinen's back. All right, VC, how pissed are you? You're actually at 80 overall, so you're not horribly pissed. How'd you do? You're a -2. That's why I'm not playing you, VC. Just kidding, bud. Get back in there, Norrinen. You're doing great. You're killing it. One more game here. Oh, tough loss. We did hit, damn it. We hit 20 reg losses. I didn't want to see that, but all right. We're facing Anaheim here in the first round. It's all right. We'll see what happens there, but we did make our team much, 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 much better. So let's see what happened here at the end of the year. Oh my God, Osborne. What a year for him. 110 points. I just saw that. 116 points. Wow, the weak division. No one besides us hit 100 points. Where'd we oh, 2 points behind Philly to win the Presidents. That's fine. We don't need to win the Presidents. You know what? Let's actually stick with entire leagues. I want to see how we 4.02 goals for. That is probably best in the league. Yes, it is. Goals against. Philly had the best. Oh, Carter Hart. And we were in the top 10, I'd say. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, in the top 10. Tied with Detroit there. Not a bad goals against. Power play percentage. We were middle of the pack. Yeah, not the greatest power plays this year. Middle of the pack power play. Penalty kill was terrible. Yeah, it's really bad. I think we were bottom third. No, we were bottom fourth. Yeah, we were bottom. Yeah, we're near the bottom of the league. Not great. 26-10-5 on the home ice. 28-10-3 on the road. 6-3-1 in the last 10. Still a great overall record. But yes, special teams right now, bit of an issue. Personal stats, on the other hand, look at this. Osborne, what a year. 100. Oh, he didn't quite hit 60 goals. No, 59 for Donovan Osborne. Might have a running at the Maurice Richard here. We'll have to see. 110 points, though. McDavid, 99 points. He almost hit 100. Got to give it up. And Draisaitl, 98. What a line this is. What a line this is, man. Wahlstrom, 68 points. Making 1.99 mil this year. Speaking of which, I needed to give him an extension. I'll give him one right now. I'll look at that and give him an extension. Damn it. What a year. Almost 40 goals, dude. Oh, come on. Are we just, like, going to be that where everyone misses it by a little bit? Dimitrakos. Look at this. Dimitrakos had a great year. 58 points, 27 goals. This is a really good year. Can't take anything away from him. His new extension is going to kick in next year. Yamamoto, 57 points. Great year. Backstrom, 56. Outlaw on the 4th line with no special teams time. Besides penalty kill. That doesn't count. No power play time. He got a shorthanded goal. That's it. 48 points. A 20-goal scorer on the 4th line. Timo Meier, essentially. Although Timo Meier didn't score 20 on the 4th line. But holy shit. Outlaw. Unbelievable, dude. He's got insane stats. Like, I really like how he's built. Strong awareness. Really accurate shot, even though it's not very hard. And then great defense. Great. Yeah, he's really good. He's aggressive and hits a lot, but he's got high discipline. So he doesn't take that many penalties. How many hits does he lay? Man, this guy is like a beast. 100, not as many hits as I thought he'd get. 106. Giveaway takeaway could be a bit better, but he is on the fourth line. They tend to sometimes have lower ones. We'll see. Anyway. Holy crap. Capo Caco, 48 points. You know what? He almost hit 50, which, where I put him afterwards, is not too bad. Morgan Riley. Oh, those are defensemen here. Hold on, let me stick with forwards for now. Outlaw Caco. Benson, 39 points on the fourth line. Nuge, bit of a weak link here. But at the same time, he's just being a third line forward for us. We can probably afford him at this price, too. Honestly, we probably could. And I'm kind of hesitant to, like, change things. Nornan, what a debut. Shit, did he play enough games to, like, lose his rookie status? I hope not, because I want to see what he can do with a full year. Anyway, 16 points for him and only 29 games played. That's a ridiculous... Our fourth line was incredible. I'm so excited for these playoffs. I want to see how we're going to produce here. Let's check out the defenseman. No one hit 50 points on the back end, but Morgan Riley, 47 points. He's making 8 mil, but that won't... whatever. He's locking it down. Plus 35 for each of them. Barry with 41 points. Bouchard only with 22, but a plus 53, along with Darnell Nurse, who's a plus 51. What a pairing this has been this year. Leonov, plus 8 only, but 18 points, not bad. Sepinen, plus 15, 11 points. Caleb Jones played a few games in there. Even plus minus. And goaltenders, Lehner, he got better. I mean, since being on this team, he only had like 14 wins for coming here. Didn't he? Something like that. Like only 14 wins, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he got some good stuff here. But Brossoit, what's his? Yeah, he is actually at 87. I thought he might be at 88, but we still have a really good goaltender duo. If we do have an injury, well, hopefully either of these guys can fill in. That's kind of the goal here. Yeah, I forget how many games you have to play to be not considered rookie anymore. I thought it was 30. But I could be wrong. Anyway, Outlaw had a really good rookie year. 48. I mean, he's played fourth line for God's sakes. Imagine what he could have maybe done if we weren't already stacked. Let's see how our team, you know, kind of lines up to the rest of the league. Wait. Oh! Osborne wins it out, baby, by 1 point. He beats Sagan. Oh, my God, but Sagan's goal totals. I was like, oh, Osborne might have a chance for the Richard. Sagan's like, nope, Chuck Testa. 67 goals, my goodness. 59 goals, 51 assists, though, for Osborne. That is ridiculous. Second overall pick back in 2020. And leading goal scorer in the NHL. Not too shabby. This is what happens when you don't mismanage your top 5 picks, Edmonton. Tyler Seguin with 67 points, 42 assists for 109 points. Not too bad, man. But Osborne, second in league in goals. Laine Tarasenko tied for third. Hughes is up there with almost 50. Good on ya. Good on you. He actually went to the Avs, which could have happened in real life. Ovi, not a bad year for him, 91 points. Where is... Oh, well, he likely won't be up here if I don't do this. There's Draisaitl and McDavid up here as well. We had 3. Our whole top line was in the top 10 in scoring. I'm looking for, like, Crosby and whatnot. Hurdle! There you go. Oh, never mind. I was like, no way. Is that Evander Kane? That's Patrick. I saw Hurdle. You know, my mind jumped. Where is Crosby? I'm looking for Crosby here. I don't see him. Rip Crosby. Oh, well. All right, plus minus leaders. Let's check it out. McDavid, Draisaitl, Osborne. Get fucked. And then comes the lines from the Chicago and Dallas and apparently Philly. Let's check the shooting. Tarasenko, great shooting percentage. However, Tyler Seguin blows everyone out of the water. Yep. Blows everyone out of the water right there. Although, hold on. Let me just go. Well, it won't. Where is... I actually don't see... our boy up here, Osborne. Oh, man. He didn't even take a... Yeah, he didn't even take 300 shots, so likely he won't ever hit this again. Although, playing with McDavid and Draisaitl, they do take a fair amount of shots themselves. Anyway, game winners. Tarasenko with 10. He's the most clutch. However, Pasternak and Barkov. Wow, Barkov's ratio is ridiculous. That's like 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 of his goals are game winners, essentially. Oh, my God. Power play goal leader, Sagan with 18, Ovechkin, then Osborne up there with 16. Power play point lead. Did I do that right? I think I did. Hold on. I don't know if I did. No, I didn't. Sammy Blais, apparently. How good is he? Okay. 36. All right, shorties. 3 for Shen. Points. 4 for Militic. Yeah. This guy's not built too badly. Good little player right here. 87 and 88 for his offensive stats. Good solid defense. Not too bad. Undrafted, really? Why has he got the draft clothes on? I don't even know. Huh. Anyway, let's go to the defensive stats now. Takeaways and such. Oh, hello. I think Riley wants his trophy. Yep, and I think the Blues did really good, so yeah, he's high plus minus. No one's taking that away from him. I think O'Reilly's got the Selke. Let's just move on to the defense, where Quinn Hughes says, fuck you, and gets 67 points as a 23-year-old. They'll probably give Doughty the Norris because at this point he's probably, quote-unquote, due for another one. Because he may not have won one in another year where it's close, they're going to give him one now. Or else he's going to cry to the media and say, why are these guys nominees? They don't play defense. Alright, I'm just seeing if there's any outlying factors here that would make it Doughty's. Less block shots, more hits. Way better giveaway takeaway ratio, I'll say that. It'll be close. He's got a less plus minus. That'll be close. I don't know who they'll give it to, but they'll probably find a way to give it to Doughty. Or else, like I said, Doughty's gonna cry about it. Alright, moving on to goalies. Let us see. Who's the tops? Who is the... Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Carter Hart Elite is an understatement. High Elite now. Holy hell. 41 win season, 7 shutouts. Look at those stats. No one else is even close. No one's even close, man. He's a full .2 ahead of Vasilevsky in goals against average and a .05 ahead in save percentage. Like, Vasilevsky's numbers are ridiculous, but these are just dumb. Carter fucking Hart, man. Philly, for so long not having a goalie. And remember when they traded Bobrovsky? Anyway, they finally have one. Now let's hope. Don't fuck it up, Philly. Don't screw it up like you screwed up everything else. Don't pay Hayes $7 million when he got less points than LeBanc, and LeBanc's being paid $1 million. Oh man, I'm never gonna. Yeah, you heard me, Haz. Never gonna. Oh, Cole Caulfield. Look at him go. 56 points. He's only going to become like a second liner, but he's... Okay. Alright, I kind of think is... Alright, I'm taking notes here. Although, I made his awareness and his passing relatively even, so he actually grew really, really hard on that awareness on his own. And his shot power and accuracy, I made his accuracy a tiny bit higher. I'm just... his defensive awareness was not... Damn, dude, his awareness grew more than anything, because I made... Well, the way I build players, I usually make their offense awareness pretty even to their passing. Maybe like one or the other, a couple ticks above. And awareness I make very, very similar to stick checking, because that's generally how you see people built. He grew a lot of weird stuff on his own, so now we're seeing kind of what happened with the whole Denisenko thing too. Jonathan Dahlin. But anyway, Outlaw's up there, man. 48 points. He's up there in the top 5, getting only 4th line time. Cole Caulfield on the Lightning. He was probably... Oh, he was playing 4th line too. Okay, cool. Were you on power play though? Yes, he was on power play. That didn't count. Look at Outlaw. All 3 of these guys had power play time. Outlaw didn't. If you gave Outlaw one of these guys' points, just the lowest one, 14 points, he beats everyone. Arthur Outlaw is better than all you guys, and he's got a better name, too. So suck it. Let's see if there's any cool goalies here worth mentioning. Samsonov. He's still listed as a rookie, though not enough games. Luukkonen. Nope, not good enough. Samsonov, though. Why did you only play 25 games? Can be outspoken, but that's not a bad thing. Okay. So I guess I'll... I'm just trying to tie those into the traits you get at the draft. Anyway. So there we go. What a year for Edmonton. What a year for everyone. Check out the playoff tree. We'll leave it on this and prepare. We got us against the Ducks. Ooh, Calgary against Vancouver. I'm kind of hoping Calgary wins so we could face them in the second round. That'll be a fucking crazy matchup. Winnipeg against Chicago, and St. Louis versus the Avalanche. In the East, Capitals against Penguins, the classic matchup. Philly against Florida. Tampa versus Detroit. Yzerman going up against his old team that he helped build. And Boston versus Carolina. Sweep incoming. All right, so there you have it. The trades have been made. We're kind of doing, not really an all-in, but we're trying to better get the most out of our chances here to win the cup right now and really try to make this team into a dynasty. We'll have to see what happens next video in round 1. And I am still kind of sticking to the simulated the Tech Sim series because people did kind of want that, and I did say I was going to do that. However, let your opinions fly here in this video if you prefer that or the other way, where the pace is a lot better. I've tried to speed up the pace, you know, by going all the way to the trade deadline instead of stopping like I normally do, because we're going to have extra videos due to the playoffs. But let me know if you liked the pace of the other way better and don't really care about the real-time sim and me going crazy about, you know, goals being scored and whatnot. It helps me because I want to give you guys what you want. I want the series to have good pace. I want viewers to be engaged. So your guys' feedback is extremely, extremely important to me, and I do listen to it. I read all the comments, even if I don't have time to respond. Thank you guys so much for everything. It's amazing. Every day I wake up and I get to record videos for you guys, and I'm really lucky to do something that I love to do and make a little bit of fucking money on the side. So thank you guys very much. It's really fun to be able to make videos for you guys and interact with you guys. I'm likely never going to meet most of you, and it's just really cool. Anyway, Sappy Sin, put that in the bag, and I'll see you guys in round 1. We got to get our game faces on. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like, and I will see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.